Today I'm going to be doing pre-market analysis with you guys. Thank you for watching this beautiful vlog. The day is finally ending with me doing pre-market analysis. So if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want you to please subscribe so I will be encouraged enough to make more beautiful videos for you guys, right? The last video I posted is, I don't know, my growth on YouTube has been, the views have been so low, and it's a little bit discouraging to see this low views with all the much effort I'm putting in. I don't know what happened. Basically, I was having a whole bunch of views and all, but suddenly everything, it's just going low. But nevertheless, I will keep creating content, right? I'll keep creating beautiful content and educational content for you all here on YouTube. I used to have a lot of setup, and I used to miss a lot of setup. So one thing that I came up with was to reduce the number of pair I trade. So if you notice here, I trade just this pairs right now. This is US30, this is Xauusd gold, this is a Nasdaq, this is a GBP USD and NZD USD. So for now, these are the pairs I trade for now. These are the pairs I trade for now. I deleted a lot of the previous pairs I used to trade because I'm trying to channel my energy towards one direction. So that being said, welcome to the pre-market analysis with me. So let's dive in. What am I expecting this week for this pairs I'm trading? Firstly, let's start with Xauusd. For Xauusd, we can see that Xauusd has been bullish. Yeah, Xauusd has been bullish, as we know. But firstly, there was a very because of the news and everything, there was a big fall. There was a big fall from Xauusd. I think the fall started from here down to this zone. This is about 1,225 pips. But then we started seeing gold go up slowly and all. So what are we expecting of gold now? On the 1 hour, on the daily time frame, we already see that gold is bullish. So what for me, what I'm expecting of gold is, let me open a clear chart. What I'm expecting of gold right now is, I'm expecting gold to continue being bullish if it breaks a particular zone, right? So from the 4 hours time frame, I can see a breakout structure here. I see a breakout structure here. That's from the 4 hours time frame, and this long week is serving as another block for me on the lower time frame, right? This is a buy order block, but I'm not going to be concentrated on this part right now. So on the 2 hours time frame, I can see a much clearer picture, right? I see a breakout structure here to the upside. Let's see a breakout structure to the upside here, and also I see yet another breakout structure here, another breakout structure here. But one thing we already saw price do was price already respected this particular order block. Before price already respected this order block. So now our main focus is, where is price going to from here, right? Where is price going to from this particular point right now? So one thing I noticed here is, since price tapped on this other block and started buying, I did not catch this buy from last week. I did not catch this buy. So another thing we notice is this almost similar picture we saw on the higher time frame is what we are seeing here. You will be to the downside, and also this is a I'll call this a resistance zone. This is a strong resistance zone. This is a strong resistance zone. I'll call this a resistance zone because we notice that price came here, tapped and came back. It came here, tapped again and came back, and also price got to this particular zone, and so it's already resistance. So for me now, basically, this is to have this internal break of structure. So one thing about trading is price needs to clear out internal liquidity before coming out to take external liquidity. A good example is we're seeing a bullish movement here. My eyes. So we're seeing a continuous bullish movement here. And inside of this main structure, there might be smaller structures like this. There might be smaller structure that will take out these structures and continue upward. I don't know if you understand. So it means that these smaller structures here, they are internal liquidity, and this is the external liquidity. Some people call them external range liquidity. Some people call them external range liquidity, which is ARL. Some people call them IRL, internal range liquidity, and all of that. But the thing is, price needs to break internal. I don't know if you get the concept. Tell me in the comment below if you get the concept, right? So see, this is a major resistance zone that price needs to break before we know that, okay, yes, price has fully flipped back to being bullish, right? But on the lower time frame, we already saw that price broke structure here, giving us a strong bullish momentum, and also there is another breakout structure, a small minor breakout structure here. There's a small minor breakout structure around this zone too, right? Around this zone. So if there's a breakout structure, the way I trade is I trade structure, liquidity, and point of interest. Point of interest, or area of interest, as you may call it, right? This is my main key focus. So whatever I'm looking for basically must over around these three concepts, right? If I don't see any of these, it simply means that my confidences are not correct, right? Before I take that trade. If I don't see any of that, my confidences are not correct before I take the trade. So hence on this XAUUSD, what I'm seeing right now is, since there's a breakout structure, this is a strong order block. This is an order block that we're expecting price to come clear, right? This is another block. But before price comes to clear this order block, what is the internal structure looking like? So we saw this breakout structure, and then let me go to a 5 minutes time frame to see. Well, this is basically for like how do I call it, for scalpers and all of it. But if I'm to wait for XAUSD, right, I'll be waiting for XAUSD because I like to take my trade from 15-minute time frame and above. So if I'm waiting for XAUSD buys, I would likely wait for XAUSD to take this eye out first, and retest on it before I know, okay, I will wait for a confirmation entry and I'll start buying XAUSD. But if I do not see a confirmation and I see that, okay, XAUSD still comes down bearish from here, that means I'll be waiting for XAUSD to tap on this my order block here, right? And also, apart from trading order block, we notice that this is a breakout structure, and this breakout structure is now a failed breakout block. So I take entries from order blocks, and breaker blocks. So order blocks and breaker blocks are like my major point of interest areas, and order blocks are I don't know if you want me to make a proper video of what other blocks are, because I'm assuming you watching the video you already know what another block is. If you want me to make a proper video of what another block and breaker block is, just let me know. So in this what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing yet a breaker block here, which is this zone. So this is a likely zone that price might also come to tap before it goes to the upside. So price might just tap here before it goes to the upside. Price might just do this, come here and go. Do you understand? Price might just do this, come here and go to the upside. So these are like my major areas I am waiting for gold, and this zone here is acting as my liquidity. This zone is acting as my liquidity zone. This one is acting as my liquidity zone, because I know a lot of retail traders would already set their buy limits and all from this zone and trying to buy gold from here to the upside and all of it. So that is it for XAU. This is my basic expectation for XAU USD. So I don't want to make this video long, it's already long, but this is what I have for NZD USD. I think I already did like an analysis for NZD USD. This is what I have for NZD USD. So I'm waiting for this on NZD USD, and GBP USD. I have a trade currently running on GBP USD. I hope I'm still praying that I'm able to just get something of this or take it as a loss. But that's what I have, and if you're still watching this video, I want you to subscribe and hit the subscribe button, and do want to drop a comment if you learned something new today. Thank you.